would imagine are probably sitting there saying, yeah, a lot of this makes sense. Yeah, bad GMOs, vitamin D makes sense, but no sugar. But there's probably still something that's just something's still a little not quite matching up, I guess. Because everybody knows, like you said, my sister, she ate good, she had a great diet, she exercised, she even took vitamin D, and she still got cancer. And then some of you guys are on the other end of the equation that someone, we've all got that great uncle who smokes and drinks like a fish and eats Kentucky Fried Chicken 3 days a week or 3 times a day. And you can't even kill that guy. So how does someone do everything wrong and live forever, and someone who does everything right dies early? When we know only 5 to 10% of it's actually due to our genetics. There's actually a secret. So there's a reason behind that. And it's not luck, it's not Russian roulette, there's actually a reason why people do that and why that happens in certain people but not in others. For this, I need Michael, will you be my volunteer? I won't wrap you up, I promise, man. So I'm going to have you actually stand facing away from us. We get to see your best side. So a little, for those of you guys that are current patients, this will be kind of old hat. Some of you guys that are guests, this may be new. But what we're looking for, kind of just backing up to how the body works. We think that health is about good food. Like good food is good health. Good food facilitates good health, but good food is not good health. Exercising facilitates good health, but it is not good health. Detox, healthy lifestyle, those things facilitate, but it's not good health. Good health is good function. So the definition, the health of your body is based on how well you function. So we know that your function is actually controlled by your brain. Everything in the body is controlled by the brain. Every organ, every cell, every tissue of the body is controlled by the brain. If I was to cut him through the spinal cord, could he heal a cut on his hand? No way. Could his kidneys work? Nothing could, right? So the brain has to send messages literally down the spinal cord, over the nerves, down deep into all the organs, all the cells, all the tissues. And if it's not controlled directly by the nervous system, it's controlled by the hormonal system or the endocrine system. So that's just the way that we all work. Now, if then this next example, this is lung cancer. So this is kind of facing the same way that Michael is. You see, that lung cancer is right there. So basically, if everything runs the way it's supposed to, there's no interference, then we know that all the information, if you eat good food, your brain can find it. If there's tumors, your brain can find where they're at. If that works the way it's supposed to, then we function at a high level and we're healthy. And yes, nutrition, exercise is important, but this is a big part of it. If I create interference, if I took a pair of scissors and cut the nerves controlling his lung, what would happen to his lung? It's done. Is that a belief or a fact? That's a fact, and we're not going to do that on you. But yeah, instead of cutting the nerve, if I was to shift his spine, you see how the spine is shifted right there? If I was to twist the spine, and instead of pinching the nerve, we started squeezing or putting pressure on that nerve, what would eventually happen to the lungs? Could the lungs function at 100% if I'm damaging the nerve that the brain is using to control it and tell it how to function? There's no way. So same thing with the kidneys or the liver or the bowel or the digestive organs. That's just the way our body works. You're all done, man. Give them a round of applause. That's your second one. You'll notice too with lung cancer, you notice which lung that tumor's in? There's tumor in this lung, no tumor in this lung. If smoking causes cancer or causes lung cancer, then why would the tumor not be in both lungs? Don't tell me it's genetics because the same genes are in the same lungs. Don't tell me it's smoking because the air goes in both lungs. What is inherently weaker about that lung that allows the immune system to diminish in order for the tumor or the cancer to take over? You see how this works? Are you all with me here? So that's what we're looking for. We're not really treating. When you look at chiropractic, 95% of our profession does what's called relief care. When your neck hurts or your back is sore, you come in and we adjust you, put a hot pack on it or rub it or put some stim pads on, feels real good. And then when your pain comes back, guess what you do? You come back, right? And once we go to the chiropractor, we got to keep going forever. Everybody's heard that. I'm not the only one that's heard that. Well, that's relief care. As quick as I'll throw medicine under the bus, I'll throw my own profession under the bus too. Because most of what we're taught, actually everything of what we're taught in school is just relief care. You get paid by insurance companies, patients feel good, they keep coming back. It's a nice little game to get into. With corrective care, which is literally about 3% of the chiropractic profession, none of it's taught in the schools, it's all postgraduate training. The goal of corrective care is to actually find where we've lost the proper curves or where the spine is out of its proper position, influencing the nervous system, and we work to get the spine as healthy and as neutral as we can get it, so it takes pressure off the nervous system and the body's allowed to heal. Does that make sense? So there's stretching, there's physical therapy, there's a whole host of home programming that you've got to do at home in order to keep that healthy. It's not just adjusting when you come in. It's a program of care.